Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearthstone 4 as we are playing as Great Britain. So sorry there wasn't a video for several days. If you're wondering why, then check out the community section, put a post up there. Unfortunately our hot water heater did break, and so we have not had hot water about 4 days now. We get the part tomorrow and then we have to get it all fixed and everything, so it's going to be a couple more days I think before we get any hot water, and I can't go a week without working out, so I do still have to shower. I guess you would probably want to shower even if you weren't working out, so I've still been having a shower, and it's been like ice cold showers because this is the middle of the winter in Colorado, and so the water's like super cold, very unpleasant. And then on top of that, we did start a new series. The CK3 Royal Court expansion is now out, and we're playing as Poland. And that should be a pretty fun series. If you haven't checked it out, maybe go watch the first episode. The second episode will probably be out by the time this video releases. And because of that CK3 series starting, we're going to be changing up the schedule for this one. I obviously do not have time to do 2 full series, and plus any videos that HiJynx and I do, which we have been doing less videos overall due to her having issues with her work schedule. However, you can't just replace the videos we do together with the ones I do, because I do much longer videos than we do. Mine are about 2 times the length, so we will have to change up the schedule. So we've done this schedule in the past, so some of you may be familiar with it. We're going to have the 1 full series, which will be the CK3 one, 6 videos a week, no video on Monday, and then we'll have the 1 3-day-a-week series, which will be this one, and those days will be on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So the next episode for this series will be on Thursday, and we'll continue that until we finish up the campaign, which I can't say how long that'll take. It's going to be like probably 2 weeks now, because I think it'll be like 5 or 6 videos with the new schedule. That'll kind of stretch out over the next 2 weeks or so, because I think that's about how long it should take. I guess it depends on how difficult China is, and then we have the United States, Canada, Japan, so it's kind of hard to say. It could be even longer than that, particularly if the United States is a difficult invasion. We'll just have to see. But yeah, let's go ahead and get a couple things taken care of. We need to fix this situation here. So when I added those tanks to the cav, because we were just using the default icon, they did switch up to the tank icon, and thus I ended up building cav divisions instead of tanks. I was wondering why they required so few tanks, why we were able to build so many of them. Well, that is why. So we need to train these ones up. Luckily, we did that at the end of the episode, so, and that was probably one of the reasons why I made that mistake too. I wasn't paying attention. That means we didn't actually train these at all, so it's really not an issue at all. And there we go. Now you see that we are kind of running short on those tanks. So we'll just do these 3 here, and yeah, I think we're good to go. So we fix that, and then the other thing I like to do here is with the dockyards that we have set to repair, we have 10 set to repair. We're going to go ahead and assign more because this might have been slowing them down some. I don't think that's been the only issue though, honestly. You'll see right here that our large fleet is repairing in Hong Kong, which is only a level 6 port and thus can only use 6 dockyards. And they're using all 6 that they can. So when they do that, when they use these smaller ports here, then they're going to repair a lot slower than if, say, we had them over here in the level 8 port in Singapore. Now we could set it so they don't repair there in Hong Kong, which I think they're going there just because it's the closer port when they do battles here in the South China Sea. We could set it so they don't repair there and only repair in Singapore. We have that for the level 1 ports over here because I don't want them repairing there. We had 1 fleet over there repairing, so they should now move. Now that I got that set up, we got it over here as well, and in this location. But we don't want all of our ships to be repairing in the same port, because then you get the same issue. You have like 3 task force that are trying to repair in 1 port, and they can only use so many dockyards. So you kind of want them to go to other locations, some of these like level 5 or level 6 ports. So it's just unfortunate unless you micromanage it and send them to the specific port that you want. So you have like your big fleet here that's repairing in the large one. So outside of micromanaging where they repair, there's not much we can do about that besides, making sure they're not repairing in these level 1 ports, which obviously take a lot longer. So that's been one of the issues, is them not having enough ports enough dockyards to repair. And so that's why we've had naval invasions hitting us, because the ships aren't out in the sea, and so that would cause some problems there. Alright, so let's go and let it play, although I guess we need to take a look at the Africa situation here. So we are winning there, we're going to push them off, and that is a victory point.
Yes, sir.
I think we can have this guy go grab this province here. Could also attack that tank there.
Ready to move.
Might as well just grab this province, though. And we're going to try and get this wrapped up. Hopefully in this episode. I'd like to finish up with South Africa and maybe even the Congo. This is also a pretty bad situation for our enemies here. Still not able to win there. Although you can see that they're starting to get weaker and weaker. Because you remember they can't supply those troops there. Though that could end up becoming the capital. If we end up taking, you know, this one here, then the capital could move over there because that might be their last victory point. So I'm not sure if the capital would move there or somewhere else. We did get the improved artillery upgrade 2. Excellent. Nice little passive bonus there. Let's go and go after, we'll do the anti-air next. And we'll see if there's anywhere where we can attack successfully. I don't think so. All of our units are pretty weak right now. You see he doesn't have the supply. I really don't want to build anything over here for supply. Not at this point. We're too close to getting this done. We're also waiting for troops. This is going to be across the river. We'll go ahead and do that anyways. We're also waiting for troops to get over to the front. And we've already won there. Let's go and push forward here. If we can. Looks like we cannot. Well, that's surprising. With the lack of supply, I really thought we could get a win there. All these are across the river, unfortunately. Yeah, I might just go ahead and do it anyways. Just send both those guys. It looks like that would not be a win, so we'll just have to stop it. But yeah, all these are across river attacks, and thus are going to be difficult. But it's always difficult fighting there in Central Africa. Alright, so still winning here. And we'll see if there's anywhere where we could easily get a win. We can go and attack right there. We have 2 divisions here, so one can go ahead and back him up. And yeah, it looks like that situation is stable and fine. We've taken this province here, so we just got to wipe these troops out. Now, I believe somebody already won there. So now it's really just this province here. And then we'll be done with that area, and all the troops can move on over to here. We do have some free dockyards, likely from the repairs. Being finished up. So let's get these assigned. I think we finished up that torpedo destroyer. Yeah, the old torpedo destroyer is now finished. Okay, so I really need submarines. So let's put some dockyards into that. We lost a lot of submarines in this war so far. I did sink a light cruiser and 2 destroyers of the Japanese there. They're engaging their troop convoys here. There's 2 more submarines sunk, just talking about losing submarines there. We're not facing any more invasions. I'm not entirely sure where those guys are going, where they're moving to. No more naval invasions just yet. The Red Army is almost there. Although I think they might be missing 1 division. Remember, they did all kind of travel separately. We have these troops over here training up. And I think we have more coming over to Canada, which will be really helpful because you can see here we're having trouble in several of these locations. This division's going to take this province here, and then he'll move to the front, and then we should get those, I think it's 3 divisions coming over to here very soon. I just hope they don't win in that location where we're building the port, because then we would have wasted all that construction and time. Still winning here. Seeing a lot more allied divisions up along here as well. We're actually losing here now, so we're going to stop that. It's going to be unfortunate that the last province here is likely going to be in the mountains with the port. That's not how I wanted that to go down. Alright, so we might want to change this up and instead attack this way then. Yeah, that would be better, I think. Way better way to do that. We're going to have these guys support as well. And if we see any openings, we'll take advantage of them. Although I'm not really seeing any right now. This guy's already moved there. We can go and advance over here. At this point, it's really just about taking their provinces, because they should capitulate fairly soon. This guy needs to get onto this territory here. We're going to attack across here. And we're going to just start pushing up here. Again, it's really just about getting this territory taken. We'll attack there again. I expect they'll probably fail. We're going to probably need to send another division to them. We did take this location. Oh, wait a minute. It looks like they reconnected this. All right, well, that's a bummer. We'll go ahead and take one of these provinces then. But yeah, I'm going to have some issues here, I think. Because of the rivers. And they are still supplied because they have their capital. Now, you'll notice that they are lacking equipment. I think that's largely... Oh man, they actually took another province from us. Oh, all these guys are leaving. That's what's happening. Alright, so we've got to attack them again there. But yeah, I think that should you know, a shortage of equipment in general, not so much a supply issue. They just don't have enough equipment. We'll see if we we're still going there, still winning here as well. Yeah, I just really want to get Africa finished up if we can this episode, because I am tired of fighting there. I feel like the Central Africa situation is not going to be wrapped up in this one. It's going to be more difficult than that. We'll take a look, see what happened over here. Looks like we might have lost planes here. Okay. So somebody told me how to fix this, which I'm really happy to know, because this is kind of starting to annoy me because it happens more often. So what happens there is it just spawns like a bunch of copies of the battle that happened. And so you just need to dismiss them all with a right click. And so I'm glad we got that figured out. Looks like we're engaging some actual convoys here. Or excuse me, some actual carriers. We're also engaging convoys. We sunk a destroyer already. But you can see here they do have the two carriers, a battleship, and a heavy cruiser here. Our planes are bombing them, but you'll notice that this is not our main fleet here. They are still repairing. So that's just one of the patrol fleets. And so they could actually take pretty heavy casualties there. It's a possibility, but I think our planes will likely stop them and cover it. All right, so this guy can go ahead and move over to here. I think we already have somebody going that way. Let's move him as well, just in case he gets attacked. We're not going to join that war. Again, that's just that sinking war, which we don't care about. We sunk one convoy, lost 2 planes in the process. No attacks up along here. Again, would like to really take that location or let them come this way and then take the location. We can get more troops cut off. We do have the Red Army over here. Excellent. That's what I was waiting on. So let's go ahead and we can just go and take the ones that are signed here, move them back up to here. With the exception of this guy, I think we're going to leave him here in this army and then let them train up. Alright, so now that we have the Red Army here, which is 11 divisions, they're going to be invading Taiwan, which I believe the best way to do that would be to invade from Hong Kong, though I'm a little worried about the supply here. So maybe that wouldn't be the best way to go. I mean, you want them in the sea for as little time as possible. So attacking that way would be the best way, but again, I think supply will become a serious issue if I just throw all the divisions here. We can try. Yeah, I guess we'll try. You know what we could do? We could just do a little bit at a time. Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll create a little line here. And then just take 5 divisions. We'll try with 5 and see if that's enough. Sending as few divisions into the sea would be the best way to go, since we don't exactly control the sea here. I almost want to wait to have them go that way just because they could get engaged here. There's a possibility that they could end up getting engaged, though I don't know. These guys are pretty weak. Yeah, you look at the carriers, we almost destroyed both of these. One's sitting at 47% health, the other one's at 59%. And the battle one's still ongoing, so we could end up sinking one or both of those carriers. It does seem like we sunk something. Yeah, we sunk both carriers, a battleship, and a heavy cruiser. So essentially all the ships that were in that battle were sunk. So that was big for the Japanese. Their fleet is now really hurting with only 1 carrier, 1 battleship, 2 battle cruisers. And that is it. Oh, the 7 heavy cruisers as well, but those are really easy to sink. So only 47 ships remaining. And then we'll have control of the seas over here. I guess we'll have the control of the seas everywhere because there's no other fleet that can contend with us at this point. One of the interesting things here is that our territory actually has been expanded here by our allies, and the Spanish have done an invasion of Greece and have conquered that region and are now pushing their enemies back, the Turkish faction here. So Spain's having a lot of success over there. All right, let's go and take a look at Africa, see if there's anything we can do here. Again, it's just been very problematic overall. And it looks like this guy here's done. Let's go and put him over to this army where we really need him. It looks like the front's got all messed up again. All right, well, let's just go and move that like so. And we really should move some troops into this area because we can attack in multiple provinces where we won't have to attack across a river. Though the supply is so bad, maybe that won't work. Maybe we should just go and attack across the river in that case. I just don't know if this is going to work without having them over here. Again, supply is such an issue that even though we might outnumber the Belgians, it could be very difficult for us to advance here. Simply because of the supply. We'll have to see. And as we throw more troops over there, it only gets worse. The situation doesn't improve. Alright, let's see if we can... Alright, he's attacking that way. We'll just have him help him out, and then this guy's going to attack over that way. Again, it's really just about taking provinces now. I'm going to attack right there. That'll go into German hands, of course. And it looks like we got these guys surrounded in that one province, which is not a mountain province, it's a hill province. That should go a little bit better. We can also go ahead and have, see how we want to do this. We'll have him go this way, while these two go over here. Alright, so South Africa is definitely getting wrapped up here. That should be done soon. I see the Germans are advancing down there as well. It does look like we're going to lose this here. I could send one of these divisions over there. Let's see if he can't make it. There we go. You know, we might just want to send both of them over here because it does look like we're going to lose that. And we're even going to attack across the river here, and they immediately threw an attack at us. Alright, we did take that province. Now we have these guys coming over to these two provinces here. Now that they finished it up in the north there. I don't know if we'll be able to avoid building a supply hub over there, honestly, guys. We'll have to see. Alright, so our troops are still on the way over here. I don't see them having been engaged here, but I also don't know where they're located either. Okay, so they decided to do the smart thing, which is to go by land all the way up to this port and then go across. Well, that was pretty wise of the AI. You need to see more stuff like that. You know, spend the least amount of time in the sea as possible. That's what I want my units to do, and that's what I want to see the AI do when it's the enemy as well. Because they're so bad about sending troops into the sea zones they just don't control. Alright, so hopefully supply is good there. If it's not, we can build up the port a little bit higher. Look at the infrastructure as well. But yeah, I think this area here is going to be an issue. Thankfully, we did destroy that one division. I was starting to wonder if we were going to be able to do it or not. They keep on trying to push us back here. Now, many of these troops here are not Belgian, which means I shouldn't have any supply there. Alright, let's go ahead and have him stay here. And we might just have to push up this way, as we've been doing to avoid the rivers. I think that might be the only way to go about doing this. And can't even win there. That's a small division, so that's part of the reason why we can't win there. Yeah, if we push up from the south, then we can avoid the river penalties. Go and throw this guy into this army here. And these are probably just allies who want to pull us into that one war, which again, I'm not really interested in joining. I'm surprised, though, how long Sing Kang has lasted, and we did lose that. Damn it. We pushed them back immediately, but we lost it. Remember, we were building that port there. We might not have made that much progress, though, and me attacking across that river did result in this division getting pushed back, too. But yeah, we might not have made that much progress there because we had been getting attacked the entire time, and you can't construct in a province that is currently being attacked. So yeah, we might not have actually built anything there. I don't know. Yeah, just all these require us to attack across the river. I don't know if we'll be able to avoid it, guys. It sure feels like this is just going to be a requirement, is attacking across rivers in order to get a win here. And even that might not be enough. What if we went, had this guy go here, and then him attacked? Oh, you can't do that way. Oh, Lord, really? This is strange. Alright, we'll have him attack from here. He's almost over there. And yeah, I don't think we'll be able to make it. Maybe. I don't think they'll stay green, though, honestly. We'll see. So we did finish up over here. Excellent. So all these troops are likely going to places we don't want them to go. We want them to help us finish this up here. I suppose these two could go ahead and go up there. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe we might want them over here, actually. Try and wrap up those divisions that are cut off. And we want this one in our own hands, so we need to conquer or attack from this territory, from one of these two provinces. So let's go and put both of them over here. And we'll see if we can't destroy these troops here. But they do have a port, so the better way would be to attack that way. So let's make sure we have planning bonuses while they sit here.
Keep on moving.
And I guess you can go and do it with these guys as well. Let's go and attack right there. That should be a nice easy win. Alright, so just want to take this province here and then these ones here, and then we'll be done with South Africa. Put all the divisions over here to try and finish that up. We'll just have to see how that goes, because the supply is such a bad problem that putting more divisions there might actually make things worse rather than better. Yeah, just still losing tons of submarines over here, unfortunately. Now, a lot of those submarines are fairly old, so it's not really surprising. We're just now starting to build the level 3s. Took us so long to get those level 3 submarines. These, another one that doesn't want to disappear. Yeah. Still having all these convoy battles over here, sinking all those troops. A lot of Japanese troops, again, I think are going up around here to help out the Russians. I just don't know why they're doing it that way. Doesn't seem like the best, most efficient way. So what we want to do here is actually not protect this province here, though we can send one division to help him out. Yeah, we want to attack from this direction. We're just going to need more divisions to do, but we don't want him to get out. So where's this guy going? How long till he gets there? He'll be there for him. All right, so it won't be an issue. All right, so we just got to wait till we get more divisions over here. You see the manpower is stepping up. Remember, we changed up our conscription laws at the end of the last episode. Try and push here, although it looks like they're leaving, so it's probably just better to take it when it's undefended. Yeah, supply is so bad right there. And what are these guys doing? Looks like the Blue Army front got destroyed again, unfortunately. Yeah, this has been frustrating here. We just can't keep this front here, no matter what I do. You just can't keep it present. And so then all these divisions take off, and we got to reassign them. Oops. Make sure those guys are all in that front. And we want to advance right here, though. I think this division's too weak, so we're going to have to wait. You know what? Let's not even defend this here, because I can't get across the river. So might as well just have all the divisions focused on these two provinces that won't get the river penalties. So yeah, we'll just have to do it that way, because I don't see us doing it any other way here. Like, these guys can't win either. The river penalties are just too bad, because you're attacking into jungles across a river. You just can't expect that to go well. And we'll make sure that all the Blue Army troops stay here. Just go ahead and get rid of this Blue Army front here. Alright, excellent. So I do think that's going to be a troublesome area for us to finish up. Did get this division here in time. Excellent. That's going to stop that guy. We'll let him finish his attack here so he's as weak as possible when we attack into there. So let's go and do that now. Although it's now 5 divisions, and while they're cut off, it's 5 divisions in the mountains. So it's not going to be an easy attack there. Here, we're going to need to wait until we get more divisions, clearly. Yeah, the one guy would not do well, and plus, this is across a river. Those river penalties are nasty. Let's have these guys come over to this front. Might be sending too many over here. I don't know. We'll take this guy. He's already going up there. All right, excellent. So just got to give them time to get into their locations. Go and take a look, see what's going on over here in the South China Sea. Just losing more submarines, apparently. All right, very unfortunate. When did these guys get their planning done here? Looks like it is done, but we might not control the sea zone enough. No, we don't. Not until we get them repaired. All right, we're also building up the airbase here, which looks like we just completed. All right, excellent. So what we need to do here is give some support here. Now, we control the sky, so we don't need fighters, but we don't have any close air support over there. Now, we do have some close air support doing bombing. It'd just be better to assign some close air support that I have over here. We have planes training, and one of them is done. So we'll just take this guy and then send him... You know what? This actually would be in the East China Sea Zone, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think it would be, as far as like the air zone goes. So that might not be an option, frankly. We might not be able to get any air support unless we did tactical bombers. All right, so this is what we'll do. We'll have them come over here and do the naval strike. And then I know that we have tactical bombers over here, so we'll just take them and then have them provide us support over here, and instead of doing naval strike, they'll do the close air support. And that should help us out when we do that invasion. And we just need to get control of the sea, which is not going to happen until these guys are done repairing, which is mostly destroyers that are currently damaged. And so until that's done, we will not be able to launch our invasion. It's very unfortunate because they're so weak, the Japanese fleet, I mean. Alright, so looks like we kept this region here. Remember, we're behind the river here. We were able to take that back as well, so we're going to want to now start that port building again. So we're trying to get ourselves more supply hubs. Again, I don't know that we'll be able to avoid... Well, you know what? We can, because we can build on this side. I wasn't sure if it was going to let us build over here, because I don't know if you can get into the sea area. Maybe. Yeah, it looks like you can. I've never actually tried to come over here the whole time I've been playing. So in that case, you could just build this here and get a supply hub on this side as well. And that should hopefully be enough supply for all these troops that we got coming over here. Yeah, we'll have to see. And then we can send more. You know, maybe some of these troops can go over there, so we can really start pushing forward in Canada. And then these troops here will need somewhere to go as well once they finish up with this area, whenever that's going to be. I have a feeling this is going to take a lot longer than we'd like. Alright, try attacking here. You know what? Let's take these guys. Yeah, like where are they going? Let's just keep them here. Alright, so they're not going to win there, despite how weak that division is. I was hoping they would. That is not going to be a victory. I don't think any of these will be victories as long as we're using these cruddy divisions. We're going to have to wait until these guys get over there to assist them. Because remember, all the Blue Army, for the most part, are those cruddier divisions. And they reconnected it again. We just cannot keep it... Yeah, you can't keep them separated here. We can go over here. And it looks like there's an opening here as well. So we can go and attack across here. Maybe take this guy and send him over there. But yeah, this is definitely going to be an issue over here because of the low supply. So I want more troops over here. How many do we currently have? We have 6. Let's go and take these guys and put them over there. And then these two, if they're not already going, looks like he is. This guy can go ahead and join them up here. Alright, so hopefully this should be enough. 7 divisions. Attacking into Cape Town, which is a mountain that has a port, so they are supplied. These are Japanese troops here. And why is everybody leaving here? I want them to stay in this province so we can attack over that way. Now we'll let them get their planning bonus, all that kind of good stuff. And we should probably give them some air support. Let's move them over here, and they should do much better. In fact, these tactical bombers don't need to be over here anymore. We could have them come over this way. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's have them come over here and help us out. Alright, so those planes will move over to this airbase, and should actually be able to reach those battles now. We do have the ability to get an air doctrine, which I believe we are done, aren't we? Yeah, we're done. It's going to continue to say that these are available because of the home defense here. And I don't really use interception enough to justify getting that. So that's unfortunate, because that means it's going to be stuck here. That almost makes me want to get it just because of that, because I don't want this to be stuck here. Now, we could, you know, dismiss it, but then I'm worried that when we have enough for a land doctrine or a naval doctrine, then it won't pop up either. Because I don't think it's, you know, based off of which doctrine. So yeah, I think we're just going to have to leave it as is. We'll just leave it up there. And just remember that we're not getting those air doctrines. So we did, or that one air doctrine, we did sink 7 Russian submarines here. We got 3 more sunk there and 2 more sunk there and another one. So that should be most of the Russian submarine fleet, you would think. Because that was a lot of Russian submarines sunk. I don't know if they brought them over here to engage our troops or something, but those had to be contributing to the naval supremacy, yeah. So now we have control of the sea here. All right, excellent. Do we have somebody to escort them? We do. All right, excellent. I wasn't sure if those were still repairing or not. That means we can go ahead and send this army. I don't know if 5 divisions will be enough. We'll just have to wait and see. If it's not, we'll give them more, because it doesn't look like we have any supply issues there. Taking that will be important just for the airbase alone. That'll be important because you can see that they do have planes that are bombing our submarines. I think that's who's been sinking all the submarines in this area. So that alone is pretty big. But then you also take that port. Means I can't repair there. It's a level 10 port. And then this will allow us to use the airbase to bomb over here in the East China Sea. And also can be used as a location for further invasions. Now all this is core territory. Well, I don't know that this one is. Yeah, that one's not core territory. But this one, Okinawa, is core territory. So we might want to take that because it helps capitulate the Japanese. And again, just gives us more ports and air bases to help us get control of this region and to invade the Chinese. That's the plan here. So they want to move troops through our land. We're going to tell them no. All right, let's see how things are going over here in Canada. Yeah, we might just be kind of stalemated here for a minute until we get more troops and get the supply situation fixed. And that's okay, because I really want to get Africa finished up. All right, so I'm going to try and attack here into Cape Town. I don't know if this is going to work. Probably not, because all of our big divisions are where I don't want them, over here in this area. So we're going to have to micromanage where all our troops are. Not surprising. All right, so we're going to try and set this up so that we'll have good divisions to attack into Cape Town. That might be the only way we're able to get a victory there. And they're actually attacking us here successfully. Well, that's surprising. I'll move a unit over there, but we're probably going to have to attack across here just to stop them from winning there. Oh, damn, I didn't want to move these guys. I'll send that one in, bring him over here, I suppose. We are advancing there. Surprised they haven't cut us off here. Look at how weak these divisions are. They don't have any supply in this area, unfortunately. I don't know why he's doing an attack there. We want to attack over here. Yeah, the supply is just so bad there. But again, I think it's going to be from the south that we get our victories here. We now are sitting on two separate fronts or something. I don't know what's going on here with the Blue Army. Let's go and fix that. All right, so I'm going to try and attack up this way. And we're going to attack up this way. And then we will support whichever one needs assistance the most. We'll probably just spread them out. Okay, they don't actually border that, so we'll put them here. I know it's across the river, but just trying to advance here. Because again, I think this is the only way that's going to work. Though we are winning there, and that's largely due to them attacking us. So that didn't go well for them. And now they did defeat this division, but now they're stuck there. We also won here. Excellent. Yeah, this is just a really ugly situation here. Damn, they moved a unit over there. We're going to take this area then, right behind him. Trying to. And Mexican convoys over here. Probably another one right there that we sunk. Over here, we did, well, we got bombed. That's what happened. We shot down a plane in the process. But yeah, we were getting bombed there. And yeah, it's just like most of them seem to not disappear. Like this bug is again just worse and worse. So they didn't have anybody to defend Taiwan. That's unfortunate for them. We are having supply issues here. That's interesting because it's a large port. So not entirely sure why we would have any supply problems there. All right, so we'll send this guy here, and then we're gonna send this guy up this way. And then we'll just take one of these, send him over there. And then he needs to, like, we need to make sure he stays here just in case they have a division coming up behind us that was already assigned to go to that port. They can end up cutting us all off. That'd be disastrous. So we'll just keep one there just in case that ends up happening here. I'm not sure what the supply issue is here, though. Maybe it's just because our convoys can't reach them. Because we don't, we don't have this zone completely under our control. We do have the airbase though, so now we can make use of that. And it's a large airbase too. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's take some of the planes that are over here and just kind of move them over. So these guys, they can already completely reach the East China Sea, so we'll just keep them assigned there. And then let's move them over to here. And they will do close air support when we do the invasion. But for right now, they can do naval strike. And then we'll want, like, I don't know if we have any naval bombers over here. Yeah, we really don't have any naval bombers. These are all close air support doing this job here. All right, we'll take one of these then and have him do the naval strike over there as well. And then we'll probably want some fighters, though it doesn't look like we have many fighters assigned over here just yet, so we might just go ahead and move those from over here. Although they might not be done training, that's okay. They can get their experience on the job. Alright, so let's go ahead and make sure they're doing the air superiority and get control of the East China Sea air zone. Alright, excellent. So that went well. Seems like it wasn't even defended. I think that's where they're launching those invasions from. And they're just not going to comply with my orders here. Let's try and do an attack here. It seems like it's worse now, though. Yeah, this is even worse than it was before. Frankly, we're going to have to attack here. I don't want to, but it's going to be the only way to get this done, is to attack with all of these units here. And then attack with everything we have into Cape Town. I would prefer to do it the other way. You defeat these guys and they retreat over here, and then you take the port, and then you got those guys cut off and get them destroyed. But clearly that's not an option for us. That's not going to work. Alright, so it looks like we got all those radar stations built. We don't have control of Taiwan yet, so can't build one there. That would be helpful, though, for extending our coverage a bit further. And I want to say we got them everywhere else already. Yeah, we done all the air bases, so we're good to go. Let's go ahead and work on, I think, supply. That's what we should really work on. If we want to get a railway gun over here in Canada, we'll need railways. So might want to go ahead and do that. Where is that railway gun that we sent to Indochina? The only thing I can assume is that it was sunk at this point. I didn't think so, because I never saw any convoys that were engaged and sunk. But it must have happened, and maybe I just missed it, because they would have been here a long time ago. So, I mean, where else could they be? I mean, we can look for them here in the army. Huh. Did we ever lose that port? Yeah, that's strange. It seems like they were heading over there and then they stopped. Also, it looks like we have another one done as well. Alright, we'll go ahead and send them over there. Let me see if there's any other ones here. We have two. Now, this one will be the one that will go over to Canada. But we got to build up some actual rails there. So let's go ahead and start working on that. So we might want to get a supply hub. We have the two over here. You got the one here. So we might not need a supply hub. Where are their supply hubs? Okay, so this is their rail network going down here. Those 3 ports and the supply hubs that we got from them might be enough. It's hard to say. I guess it depends on how many divisions they put over here. So you know what? We're not going to do any further supply hubs right now. We will go ahead and build up the infrastructure, though. I could see that being helpful. So build that, and then we're going to want to get the railways. And it looks like we control enough here now to actually build. We are just one province short then, because I just checked it a minute ago, and we couldn't build here. So we'll go ahead and build up the airbase here as well. That'll be helpful. We'll go and get this up, I don't know, maybe like level 6 or something. We got plenty of planes that we'll want to put over here. Could also get some radar coverage. We'll do that. And maybe we don't need all this. Maybe this is overkill. And I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. You know what? I suppose you don't actually have to do it this way. We could just put them into here and just put the one rail right there. I guess that works. Yeah, we'll do that. So let's go and put the rail. Oh, he didn't have a port there, so you'd have to build it here. And then build it. Okay, I see. So would we want to build? I don't think we'd want to build all the way around that. Yeah, I think we'll just keep it here then. So let's go and cancel this. And then what we'd want to do is just build a rail right here. Like so. And maybe tick that up to the top so it gets done quicker. So we can build the, or start moving the railway gun over there. Since I can't even move them there, I think until we get the rails done. Could be wrong on that though. Alright, so let's go move some of these guys back over to here. Should have those 3 provinces taken over soon. And then we got to figure out what's going on with the supply here. We did sink another light cruiser and 2 destroyers. Yeah, because the naval base is high enough. So yeah, they should be good to go here. But they're not. This is so few divisions. State supplies are scaled 80% due to not having full control of the state. I mean, that's causing some issues, but that's definitely not the only problem here. Yeah, they have the high-level port. What's the infrastructure here? Well, I don't think that's the problem either. We don't have control of the state, so we can't even build anything until we get that location, I think. And that fixed it. Okay. Maybe because the big victory point was here. Yeah, I think that's what the issue was. Alright, so let's go ahead and start setting up a new invasion here. We're going to want to invade from Taiwan and hit that port right there. And we'll just send the 5 divisions. There's no reason to send more than is needed. And we have sunk more Japanese convoys over here while losing more airplanes. Luckily, our production can't keep up with it, though. So yeah, we'll just send the 5 divisions over there. But I want to make sure we have troops to defend that, so let's go and send a couple divisions over here to a fallback line. Yeah, we'll just send the 5 on the invasion. Hopefully that's enough. They'll have air support, and they might not be defending it. Alright, so we're able to win there. Once we take that, we'll get the planning bonus up for all of our troops, and then we'll attack with everything we got into Cape Town, try and finish it up. Again, I think it's going to be difficult because of those mountains there, no matter what we do. We have finished up over here as well. And so now it's just all of our troops here. And again, I think we just need to attack everywhere. It doesn't even matter at this point. We just got to get this done. We did take this province here, finally, so those troops are advancing. Probably won't win there. I don't even see any point on trying to attack. We can try and attack. Let's see what we want to do here. So he's moving over to there. Try and attack right there since it's undefended. And then maybe if we attack with both of these guys. I don't know. Probably not because he's attacking across a river. Yeah, that's not going to work. Oops. Didn't want to stop both of those. Have him go that way. And let's try attacking. Oh, damn. The Blue Army's front got all messed up again. I think every time we take a province, it's going to get messed up. Yeah, I only want these guys over here. Everybody stay here, please. Alright, so let's attack this way now. And it seems that we lost this attack here, unfortunately. Alright, so we'll keep on advancing from the south there. And should be taking a couple provinces here that were left open. But these guys are moving super, super slow. Yeah, I did not expect the Congo to be such a difficult fight for us. But it really has been. It's been incredibly difficult. Alright, so we are over here, and they did want to leave there. Alright, so they're going to attack us in the mountains. That should help weaken them. And then we'll do an attack here. We'll try to just attack and see if this is successful here. Looks like it would be. Okay, we could have let them sit for a little while and get the planning bonus up. But yeah, let's just get it done. And then they come over here and help us in this area. I mean, we're making progress here. Finally. Just because of sheer number of troops here. We did get the electric torpedo. Excellent. I don't know which passive bonus we still have left to get over here. We still haven't gotten any of these yet. So I suppose that's what we'll get next. Though, I don't know that we're going to use the experience. I guess we can do this one here, the homing torpedo. I don't know that I want to spend the experience here. Because we want to get those naval doctrines. So you know what, let's just go ahead and research it without using experience, and that'll probably be our policy from here on out. If I remember. We are successfully sinking convoys and Japanese surface ships here. Got that light cruiser sunk. And how long for these guys to get the invasion ready? 11 more days. And we do still need more troops over here as well. We might end up sending all these over here. We also have all those African divisions that are going to be freed up here very soon. Or hopefully very soon. If the Congo doesn't take forever. We are winning there. Let's see if there's anywhere else where we can attack. Maybe here. Yeah, it looks like that should be successful. We've also won here. Fantastic. Let's go and help them out. And, god damn it, yeah, every time we take a province, we're going to have to fix it. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bummer. We're going to have this issue. Nothing to be done about it, though, I guess. They're just going to keep on adjusting the front. Just one of the many, many infuriating parts of HOI4 that still have not really been changed. Even after the game's been out this long, still same issues sometimes. Like, I'm not entirely sure where these guys here are going. Let's just leave them here. Get your planning bonus up, man. If we have a planning bonus, which we might not now, so let's go and make sure they do. And yeah, I'm not entirely sure why everybody's moving so much when there's nobody even in the province there. Just stay there, man. Alright, so I think we should have this guy over here soon. 7 days, 1 hour. That is not soon at all. Okay. Hopefully he can get over there. Would this guy be quicker? No, he would not be quicker. Alright, so yeah, this is just going to be time consuming, I think. No matter what I do there. It's just going to be time consuming. Because of the state sizes and the supply issues. Over here, looks like our allies are having supply issues, but we are not. We did get the appeal to the Imperial Loyalists. So those are the decisions that will be available that we'll probably not use. Because I'd prefer to annex them. If we instead spawn those Loyalist states, then every bit of territory we take from any of the countries that we spawn that from, so if we did it with Canada or South Africa or whoever, then they'll get possession of that territory rather than us, and so we wouldn't be able to annex it. So I don't want to do that, but we did want to come down here, so let's go and get these. This focus. Sunk another convoy there, and it seems like we were unsuccessful in that attack right there. Not surprising, we were attacking across the river. It was a really weak division, so I thought maybe. Yeah, this could be difficult for us to get across here, guys. These are all troop convoys, by the way. I think they came out of here. They just keep pumping troops in the sea that they don't control. We're at 7 more days to get this next invasion done. And looks like we're done here in Cape Town. We just got to actually take the province, but the unit there's been defeated. We did finish up the assembly line production. Excellent. So I think that's it here, isn't it? Yeah, we've got everything. So that's until 1943, which is just next year. We do need to get the next radar. When's this finish? 112 days. I think we will go ahead and get the next radar now then. That's going to be 53 days to knock that out. It'll be the last one that we have to get. These are the decisions for the imperialist uprisings, so we can just go ahead and say we don't need to be notified about them. Let's go and close this one here. But yeah, we don't need to be notified about these, since we won't be doing them. Alright, so still winning there. Don't know if we can win there. We'll try. Looks like we can. Winning there. Not seeing any other areas to advance right now. I mean, we're gonna have to attack across rivers. I don't think there's any way around it, unfortunately. Because there's rivers everywhere. Everywhere in this area. We can attack here. Again, the point here is just taking territory. That's all that really matters. Go ahead and support this, because I don't even think supporting it's going to work, actually. I'll send everything we got into there. And even then, still can't win. Well, we'll keep it going. At least we're weakening them. Yeah, this was such a problem. South Africa just capitulated. They required us to take every goddamn province. That was unfortunate. So these will be coming over to here. Are they not all taking the railroads? Because they should be. Yeah, let's just make sure they do. There we go. We'll get more troops over here. And again, that's probably just going to further exacerbate the supply. Make it worse. Maybe if there's any cruddier divisions here, which there are, let's just get them going over there to the Spanish front now. We know we're going to put them over there eventually. I guess we'll let these guys train up too. Yeah, might as well just move them right now. Let that one division train up. Yeah, we'll keep one cruddy division, each one of those provinces with the Spanish on the Spanish border, just in case They end up joining a faction, which somebody's saying they were going to do in 1943 when they get rid of that modifier from the Spanish Civil War. So that'll be soon. And we already know that they'll probably join our enemies because that's the only side that shares both of their wars, is the Russian, Japanese, Canadian faction, because our side is not at war with the Ottoman faction here. So once they're able to do that, I expect they'll become an enemy. But we don't know for sure. So we don't want to put a bunch of troops on this border. We'll put enough to just kind of hold them temporarily. And if they do join the war against us, then we'll deal with that. We'll move some troops over there and get them taken care of. I don't want to put a bunch of divisions over there until they're needed. So hopefully that'll be enough to hold them. These are in the mountains, so it's going to be difficult for them to push forward, except for here on the coast. They should be able to get through those areas, as well as right there. There's a hill province too, and that's one as well. So the hill provinces and the forest here, they can likely get through. But hopefully they're over here distracted in this area, and thus they don't have as many divisions in their homeland. In fact, we might even be able to invade them and take them out. Before we end it, we will take a look, see if these guys are ready to go. 2 more days. All right, so we'll do that in the next episode. Do the invasion of Okinawa. And after that, I think we're going to try and get China taken out because we are losing war participation in that conflict. It's getting lower and lower, and the Americans are increasing their score here. So we really need to take out China. Now, given when we invade China, that will increase our war participation. But yeah, I don't want the Americans getting any more. So I think invading China first is more important than Japan. So we will go ahead and invade China over here. Take out their ports, and we will need more troops over here because this is not enough. Just the 11 Red Army divisions wouldn't be enough to do these invasions, so we'd want to probably bring some from Africa. We'll probably split up the African troops. A few of them will go over to that border with Spain, a few of them will go to Canada, and a few of them will go over here to the Asian theater. We also have these 6 divisions here that we can place to those 2 locations, but basically that's what it's going to be. China and Canada are going to be our focus as soon as we finish up here, which is, again, just been very time consuming. But we're finally starting to wrap it up here. Got these guys cut off from the rest of them, and they're cut off from the rest of them. So, I mean, we're getting it done. It's just ugly and time consuming and costly, I'm sure, as well. We'll take a look at the casualties real quick. So we got 273,000 total casualties here. The Russians at 1.42 million. Their side has taken a lot of casualties in this episode. Looking at the Italians, I don't know if we fought them at all in this episode, but 609,000 casualties to them. They've done 66,000 to us. So very good kill-death ratio. Canada, we've killed 71,000. Well, they are still not on here. Japan, we've killed 609,000. They're also still not on here, which is surprising. They have not even been able to get on the board. I probably killed a few thousand, I suppose. South Africa, we've killed 254,000. Well, they killed 36,000. A costly fight there. Who else are we fighting here? China, I don't know if we've fought them at all in this episode. Probably not, but 288,000 against the 47,000 here. And about 91,000 casualties to the Mexicans, all in the sea. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I do hope to see you guys on the next episode, which, remember, will be on Thursday, now that we started that CK3 series. If you haven't checked that one out, then maybe go watch it now. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next episode on Thursday, and thanks for watching.